Hey everybody, got a health update for you, but first, I got it up there. Told you I would. It took me about 3 days, but I finally did it. So saddle up, grab a cup of coffee. I got a few things to discuss with you. I'll wait. Alright, so I went to see my regular primary doctor. I had labs last week, and of course, the old faithful of high triglycerides, high cholesterol, high A1C, but my A1C went down and the triglycerides and cholesterol either went down or stayed the same. But wait, there's more. So I stopped taking my Jardiance, which is my diabetic medicine, because it was causing UTI issues. How do I know that? Because I would stop it and it would stay away, and then I would try to get back on it, and of course it would cause an issue all over again. So now I have issues with the front and back of my parts, and it was not pleasant. So having to deal with back parts from rectal cancer, that's enough for me. I've been dealing with that since 2016, and having a UTI on top of that, no thank you. So I opted to take it off my list of medications, and guess what? My A1C actually went down without a medicine. Interesting. So I don't know if it's because of all the medicines and pills I've had to take since my stage 3 rectal cancer and stage 3 melanoma and all its adverse reactions and hospitalizations for it, that I have this phobia about taking medicines because my body just loves the side effects. And we're not talking the common side effects, we're talking about the biggies. And so I was honest with my doctor and said, I don't take any of my other medicine. I might take it once, 2 times maybe. So explain to me this. How come my cholesterol, my triglycerides, and my sugar either went down or stayed the same, and I had no medicine in my body? Is the medicine really working? Besides causing side effects. So you have to take a medicine for a medicine. I told him no, I'm not going to do it. So what'd he do? He signed me up with another diabetic medicine. Yeah, I'm not going to take it. So I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to try something. In 3 months is when I go see him. I'm not going to take any of these medicines at all, and I want to see, does it harm the numbers or does it hurt the numbers? Numbers are numbers. It's kind of like, oh, you shouldn't get a colonoscopy until you're 45, 50 years old, you know, blah, blah, blah. Really? Because I was 40 and had stage 3 rectal cancer and no family history or anything. So numbers is a numbers game. Not interested. So I have had high cholesterol and triglycerides, and A1C is a new one, but I've had those high for 20 plus years. It's kind of like my husband where he has low platelets. It's low platelets. There's nothing wrong with him. He's had everything checked out under the sun. For me, same. Like maybe it's just I have high numbers. My body functions with high numbers. So what's the deal? So the deal is the doctor is nervous that I'll get pancreatitis. Well, luckily, since I've had it twice, I know how to control it, or I see signs of it, and I'll just whip up a batch of pill-popping meals and start taking some medicine to bring it back down. I don't know. But anyways, I'm a little frustrated with that, obviously. All right, so wait, there's more. So, stage 3 rectal cancer survivors or current patients, I had the robotic LAR, which is a low anterior resection with a loop ileostomy. And basically it's a robotic procedure that they put in a camera in your belly and put all these different little arms in there to resect. They took a part of my rectum out and sewed it back together with a part of my colon. So they stretched my colon down to make it part of my missing rectum. Go me, right? They put a temporary ileostomy in place. Still wasn't sure if it was temporary until all treatments and everything were done. So I had Lily for 8 months. I digress. Because of that type of surgery, a year later, I ended up having to have an umbilical hernia repair. And when they got in there, realized it needed to be an incisional, so it was a little bit more than what I opted for, you know, such is life for me. And so now I have a 12 by 12 mesh on my stomach and lower abdomen region area. So I have been having some issues. You guys ever had a Charlie horse in your leg? You know that cramp you get typically in the middle of the night when you're trying to sleep and you wake up with some major pain? Well, I get Charlie horses in my stomach. And that's originally how my first hernia started. So the doctor is having me see referring me to a general surgeon. Yes, a general surgeon to have a consult to see if maybe I have another hernia or if the one that I have has faulted and there's an issue with it and they need to go in and fix it. So you know what that means, right? Another surgery and more work on my abdomen that's already loose. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I kind of do. Kind of angry. That's my stage right now. I'm angry. So let me explain something. When I started having issues a little after my first hernia repair, and it's basically this pocket. I can't do if you had both hands up. So there's this pocket that forms, and there's like a little tear that's inside the muscle wall. And this hernia, what happens is inside this pocket, your muscles shoot up inside that pocket and kind of get caught. And that's the hernia that you feel. That's the cramp or whatever that you feel in your stomach. So it's a weakening in the wall, in that pocket, and eventually it won't come back down. And I'm getting them more frequent. And it's basically every time if I was to do an ab crunch, or every time I go to lay down or get up, I have to roll on my side to do it, and sometimes it still happens anyways. It's just a matter of from a standing to a laying down position that causes this. So I feel that pain every day. Go me. The other thing is, more frequently, I have started getting these fluttery movements where Lily, my ileostomy scar, is, and not exactly sure what that's about. So I don't know if it's a GI thing or if I talk to the surgeon about it. We're not real sure what's going on. You can actually feel it and see it. I told them the best way to describe it is like if you were pregnant and you had a baby inside you and you feel it kicking and fluttering, and you can, like I said, and they both actually saw it without even touching my stomach move. And they got the good stuff because they got the Charlie horse feeling and they got the fluttery feeling both at the same time. And I say they because the doctor brought in a female nurse. So anyways, that was fun. So now I have possibly another cut in my abdomen because I need more. So, but wait, there's more. I'm getting a referral to my GI. The guy, when I first moved down here, I had to get a colonoscopy, and they actually moved a precancerous polyp and a couple other areas that were okay, but the polyp got rid of. Well, anyways, I've got to go see him. I don't know what it is. Maybe it happens in your state too, but nobody answers their damn phone and nobody responds to messages. So I told him, this is my doctor, and I can't seem to get a hold of anybody. I need to have some sort of consult, and possibly I am due in April of next year for a colonoscopy, so they'll probably bump that up. Yeah. So that was my health update. It's never a dull moment in my life. Just hope I don't have to get cut on again. My abdomen is just so jacked up from constantly being cut on. I literally have no belly button anymore. It's just a hole. It's weird. Lots of scars. It's weird. All I know is that it hurts a lot. So that's my health update. Next week, I go to the dermatologist and hopefully I won't get caught on again there too. It's like a kid running with scissors. Except I'm trying to run away from the scissors. Have a good day. Bye.